Alright, it should be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are live for now. And doing BRD. Very first BRD pre60. So we're gonna find out just how this goes. Thrash blade has a black stone ring, insignia, some gear, a mage. What is it, cat? Should I not go? This gonna be a bad idea, you tell? So it seems like this guy is finally almost here. Cat, I love you. I love you so much. But not right now. Find out if we can make this happen, if we can get some super sick gear. We apparently have to run with another warrior who probably could have very easily have tanked this.
Outstanding.
So we're gonna find out how this goes. They might want Discord once we get inside, but I guess we'll find out. Cat, I love you. I know it's hard, but I love you. We can't right now. Come on, get going. And Stunalingus is AFKus. Great.
Woo woo! Chug 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 chug! Woo woo!
Oh yeah, there you go. Rogaroo.
Alone be praised.
Looks like somebody's already been in here. And we're gonna see if we can make this happen today. Nets are going to be disgusting. We have no weapon chain because I'm not a blacksmith. Going inside. This is how it happens. We are inside BRD for the first time on this warrior. Oh, this is how it happens. I think these guys said that they were on Discord. Could have been lying just to get somebody in here.
Can't do that yet.
I don't know if they were... They lied to me. I thought this was like a guild group. Thought this was a guild group of guildies. wow, a book. Oh wow, a book. What is this, a whole different Discord now? Now we gotta go to a whole new Discord. Jeez, I'm trying to add a server. Hold on. Oh my god. What is it? H2YQRXFB. I don't know if I'm sure. I doubt the rogue will. They're just chain pulling, self found. Hasn't really. He's on a mission. I'm surprised that the warrior that's already in here wasn't tanking. What up?
Not ready yet. Not enough.
What up?
Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Ready yet. Not ready yet.
Yeah, I know. So like, you can hear us now. Okay, good. I've been like, I haven't. How many pre-quests are even in here? Because everybody was like doing a bunch of So then whatever happened, I know they took it out pretty early on into hardcore, but whatever happened to like when you, the quest where you have to die and then you pick it up from like the ghost. Yeah, if you guys can share stuff. Oh, I closed it, reshare. Nice. Speak with Thunder Brew. Hang on, let me make some room. Hang on. What can I get rid of? Oh, what can I get rid of? Okay, I got that one. Heart of the Mountain. Yeah, I'll try and Google some more afterwards. I never expected to actually even make it into a BRD on this character, so I didn't even look up like pre-quests or. Isn't that how it goes, hey? Well, that's just where it's been an experience, especially being on a warrior, leveling up this far. Well, that's mainly because I also have a level 55 hunter, so it's like I see it before it happens. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I was like, I was main. I had like my main on this server was that hunter originally, and then I took a break for a while. And then when I came back, the hunter was like level, I think like 30 or 40 or something like that. And I was like, man, it's been so long since I played hardcore, I didn't want to risk just jumping back in and dying on the hunter. So I ended up starting a warrior, and then I've just been cleaning house on this character since. So it's been a lot of grinding. I haven't touched anything in Western Plaguelands. I haven't touched anything in Eastern Plaguelands. Haven't touched any of the quests in Winter Spring. Haven't gone to Ashara. I've been playing it quite scared, some would say. Well, and that's my happy place. You know what I mean? Is running dungeons, right? But it's like when I got up to like 50, I'm like, man, do I even risk going into Sunken Temple? You know, I was like, can I trust people going into dungeons? Yeah. I was on my hunter last night because he's like 2 bars from level 55, and there was a guy looking for like princess runs, and he was like, I will invite anybody except a hunter, and I'm like, man, who's out here giving us a bad name, dude? You know? But I'm not prot spec yet, cause I don't know what I'm doing for the mid maxing yet, so I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like if Fury one-handers is still the strat for tanks for warriors, or if going actual prot spec is where it's at now. Right? Oh, and of course I get disarmed here. I don't know what's around the corner. I think that's coming up still. Cause I thought that there was still, you still gotta do like the rock boss here, and then there's the Hound Master or whatever, the guy in the like little forge with all the dogs. This is like the most disgusting. Disarm in the world. pats. There's the pat. Was that damaged? Does this chick fear? Or are we just charging in there? Got some ads on the side here. Fat loot. So we exit here and go to the other ring? Or what? Oh yeah, there's the disarm. Could have done anything. Could have done anything except be an alchemist on a warrior. Blacksmithing, weapon chains. Could have been, you know, the usual engineer, but no, of course I couldn't. Man. Well, it's like my the hunter was engineering, right? So I was like, oh well, I can't have two engineers. So of course, like the next best profession that at the time I was looking up was going alchemy on a warrior, and I was like, okay, well, I mean that kind of makes sense. So I was like, all right, I'll just do that. And now I'm up here at 59, and I'm like, dude, I should have just had double engineer. But there's still hope, you know what I mean? Get I have some like alt characters that are doing some grinding, so it's like at some point just have those characters, or even just go on the hunter and just farm all the materials for engineering, and then just send them over to this warrior and just have like alchemy engineering on them or something. Well, like I had dreams and aspirations of having Petri flasks, right? I was like, oh yeah, you know, maybe a Petri flask pattern will drop, and I'll get that, and I'll just make hundreds of gold. And then it's like you look at the auction house, and it goes for like 10,000 gold or something insane for the scroll for Petri flasks, and I'm like, man, there's no shot of ever getting one of those. Yeah. So it just didn't, you know. Who knows? Maybe the luck of the World of Warcraft gods will gift me with just a random drop, you know what I mean? But at that point, like, man, if you're in a random pug group and you see a Petri flask like scroll drop, it's like, dude, there's no way um people are just gonna pass that up. Like, everybody's rolling neat on that. And I wouldn't blame them. You know what I mean? If I was on my engineering hunter, I'd have to, dude. It's like well, and that's been something that's been like really bothering my brain recently is like self-found players and BOEs in in dungeons, right? Because it's like I've right, because it's like, man, like I want to make like 25 gold, right? I'm not SF, but I mean, giving I wasn't able to talk to him, but because it's like no, because it's definitely one of those things where like if I'm not SF and I'm taking a BOE, I'm just gonna sell it to somebody, right? And they're gonna use it, which is no different than having just the self-found person using it in the dungeon. But I just miss out on like 15, 20, 30 gold, right? So it's like definitely have to feel it out in the party and see what it's worth on the auction house before you just trade it off. Wow. No, like I picked up an executioner's cleaver on like a random. I haven't been able to sell it yet for like around like 150. I picked it up off of like a random mob in Searing Gorge, and it's just like it just will not sell right now. Yeah, yeah, the economy's on the auction house is pretty messed up right now. You can feel it. It feels different. I mean, man, you play Horde in in this, and hardcore is definitely dead. I was too short. I went ahead and I slash hooed people. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Whenever Home Depot was doing their guild raid, and it was like I saw like 3 or 4 druids online in total, like all 60s. I was like, man, nobody's playing druids right now, dude. Yeah, I think in like the whole 40-man raid, I think they had like 1 druid. I was like, there's another Pat. That was the idea. I'm not sure if the elemental pats, but then there's like also a dog pack too. It's definitely been messy since like Season of Discovery came out. It's been like just been grotesque. That wasn't supposed to pop. I was supposed to just switch into D stance there. I played Season of Discovery when like level 25 was the cap, and I just never went back. Yeah, yeah. Like I played a lot of Remix when it came out. We already. That was at Miss a Pen. It was insane to level characters. I think I leveled like 7 characters to 70. Like it would take like maybe 6-7 hours to level a character fully. So I just leveled a whole bunch, but I was mainly there for a lot of the mounts and shit that you could get. I went back because I thought they were gonna bring back challenge mode gear, and I was like super stoked for it. I was like, okay, cool, challenge mode gear. You know, like you guys are gonna bring back everything else in Miss a Pandaria. Why wouldn't you bring back challenge modes? And they didn't. That was like the one thing that they didn't bring back. And I was absolutely pissed. That was the like one-off tier sets that they made for each class that was just like insanely disgusting. There was like thunderclap. But you'd do the dungeons in like a timed mode, and then depending on your score, you would, if you got like silver, bronze, silver, and gold, you would get like a special set of gear, and it's never been seen again since Mists of Pandaria, so I was just hella pissed. Yeah. Mail. I lose like 100 armor, but I gain like 18 agility. I mean, at some point I'm gonna want it because of the chest piece, so the chest piece you can't even use with this tier set. Helm, chainmail, leggings, greaves, grips. Well, you pull left side here? Yeah. Well, because we have to come back this way to go up around the ring for the guy for the fiery enchant, though. Hang on, fire elemental. Are you able to pass by these at 54? We'll pull them. But it's all G. Let me see if I can pull this pack close up the stairs here. And another disarm. Yes, beautiful. This is exactly why I love playing my druid. So when do we even end up going to the lava guard or whatever, the huge ass dude that's like on the circle by the gate, whatever, not Magmus, but yeah. No. It's like the one that I was always like, whenever I play this in like era and stuff like that, I was always confused as to like how people usually hit that boss if they need him. I think he drops like what, the two-handed mace or something insane. Belgar. Yeah. Py Pyro, the Pyro Naga. Yeah, no spell reflect for me yet. I ain't got it. Not me. too short. The LOS is real. No, I messed up my min maxing by not going human for the sword skill. So I'm just naturally at a disadvantage. Dude, on Mara, on Rock Grip, dude, I have almost died a couple of times. Yesterday I was in library and I had a healer who didn't understand what I was talking about when I told them that should be trying to use like different ranks of healing abilities for like different scenarios because they were running out of mana after each pull, and I was like, so like, are you using like lower rank rejuves? Are you using different ranks of healing touch? And they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, I I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like as a tank when you watch your healer go like on trash pulls, like it's different when we're at this level. When you're at like Nomergon or like Stockades, you're just like, man. Well, how do we end up opening the bar with like you do the whole like buying the drinks and then throwing them on the table or something like that? Well, that takes us to the pyro guy in the lava room, and then the whatever the rock dwarf with the monocle. The only epic I've seen on this guy was the Mardon dagger or sword from the last boss. I've seen that. One of the scarier places for a hunter to go, because like Princess, all of her aggro table like resets after she does like her fart or whatever. So it's like you're sitting there and it's like you're the only one hitting her while she's farting. So it's like you're the only one that's got aggro before the tank does. So it's just like, well, and like, yeah, I know Sunken Temple gets a little sketchy. There's times where I've had some pretty sketchy moments in Sunken Temple with just like a Ranicus. When you guys are leveling, do you guys do the hand in for like the cloth stacks? Well, like the video that I was watching, is some guy was like, "Oh yeah, you know, you can make like 60 something thousand experience from handing in the quest," and I'm like, from all three quest givers from like Ironforge, Darnassus, and Stormwind, and I'm like, man, I handed in the ones in Stormwind and I got like a bar of XP, which doesn't feel like 60,000 XP. Yeah, because that's what I was trying to do, right? Because like I have rested and stuff like that. I have some rested anyways. Like I was gonna just sit until I had a full rested bar and then just try to grind out 59. But then I saw a pre60 BRD and I was like, I'm drawn to the danger. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta interrupt those. 1%. That's what I was trying to do. Do we even get interrupts on those? I'll have to go back. I am recording it. I'll have to go back and find out how much exact health I had. All I saw was just like 1 HP, and I was like, uh-oh. This is how I die. 59. So close and yet so far. Another double pyro. Well, maybe we'll try. It's the one above them that scares me, but... yeah. Of course they can hit me through the corner like that. You're hitting the... There we go. Immune to what? Nutty. I think the overall damage though beats out my... I don't know, I have Crusader on it, on Zool thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because this boss does some weird funkiness. good. That's like the weird pulls in No More Gone when you're doing like that last corridor. There's like some like dwarf pulls that there's like 4 of them sitting there, but you'll only end up pulling 2. I had a priest die yesterday on the elevator randomly, and it was the elevator inside the dungeon where after you do the pummel boss, like you jump down, yeah, by the back door, and it's like you can jump off that elevator and not die, but somehow he was on the elevator and died. So it's like I we were all already down, like heading to the last corridor, and he just dropped dead, and we're all sitting there like, okay, so he's not coming back. I'm gonna pull the far pack, and I'm just gonna LOS on the pillar. I had like my friend played a lot of classic, and I would just be at his place like playing, and then by the time I got a computer that could run WoW, it was already like Burning Crusade. Yeah, my first computer that was able to run WoW, I had the rendering on it was so bad that the earth on the ground was in cubes, so I was almost playing Minecraft before Minecraft was a thing. So it was just like rendering in squares. It was disgusting. It was just I was yeah. So we kill golems first and then him. Okay. Okay, so charge in there. Gall him down. LOSing him. Who's got interrupt? I got interrupt. Okay, you can't interrupt it. Nutty. Oh, my favorite, double pyros. Yeah. Already pulling. Alright, the room that always gets my heart going. nosebleeds are pretty nasty. I think it literally comes down to me not being in prod spec. No. Okay. Yeah, as long as he doesn't aggro the yellows. Of course they stun me in Zerker Sense, dirty little sneaky snakes, dude. Oh, it's not even a dwarf. I've had too much coffee for this room, dude. I'm going back to Dead Mines after this, dude. Gonna shoot him, pull him in the corner. We don't have a hunter today. Do we walk to the door immediately after this guy dies, or the elemental comes through the door? Okay, so here's the elemental. I don't think anything comes behind us. I now understand why the 58 didn't want to tank in here. It's all making sense now. There's no way both those pull, do they? Okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah. No way. That's insane, dude. That's insane. That I got that recorded too. That's nutty, dude. It's a hunter thing, really, if we're being honest here. Come on now. Everything's hunter gear. That's insane. Check your best in slot, your pre-raid best in slot. I don't know. It's useful for standing in Stormwind. Just don't look it up after. Let's see if the rare is in here. I'm gonna pull LOS. These things knockback? How did I manage to only pull 2? Just watch another golem coming in. They felt bad for almost killing me in here. Blizzard. Blizzard's like, man, we almost killed Hunker, dude. we gotta give this group something decent for almost dying, dude. Oh my god, man. My stomach is still just like dropped out of my body from that. No, that was one of the most insane bops. That's gonna go like both on like YouTube Shorts now as like closest death level 59 in BRD, and like most. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna go on YouTube as like closest death BRD, and like I'll put it up as like a different video as like most clutch bop of like classic hardcore. I mean, I blame it on us not having a priest for like power word. But like honestly, I think like the only like it was a combination of that bop and then also having world buffs for like the 10% stats, which is just definitely needed it there. I had no idea that stuff was gonna hit me this bloody hard in here with this kind of gear. And there's no rare. Well, because we've missed a couple of things, right? Like we've missed like the anvil boss, we missed the dwarf, we missed the heart of the mountain so far, right? I don't know if we want to go back there. Like, yeah, we're gonna we all ready to drop here? If I can pull them down into this room and LOS them down here. Man, I'm gonna have to go bet everything on blackjack today, dude, with how close I came to death. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. My brain is just like, just wired right now, because of course, like, this was the one day I went and got an extra large coffee too, so I'm just like humming right now, dude, on like a whole totally different level. It's just like, oh, dude. Oh no. I'll go back and watch, because I like, you know how like time slows down? You know what I mean? When you're in like a life or death situation in a video game, well, like time slowed down, and like I looked down, I saw like 1% HP, and then I was like, okay, I'm dead. And then like I potted, and I was like, oh wait, did I? Because I don't remember if I potted before or during the bop, because I don't think, right? That's what I mean. Is like everything everything just went so slow, and I was like I'm so dead right now, dude. Frickin' dwarfs, eh? Come on, drop something else really good. Make it worth coming here and almost dying, please. I don't know, do we go and try and do the MC attunement? Double flame pyros? Triple flame pyro? Oh my god. We don't have a banish, man. Why aren't you a warlock, Mr. Mage? We know that you can Hajj one. I don't know. That last pack that we did, that huge pack with the double pyro, I ended up doing shield wall on that pole, so I don't have it for 17 minutes, so I think that's why it went so clean on the last one. Cause like cause we'll all be back here at level 60. It's just if we die before 60, then we'll never come back. Yeah, pussies from the warrior who just wanted to DPS and not tank it. There's like there's like 4 bosses in a way. Just like yeah, there's so many more pyros. I don't know if we can sneak past this one. Okay, they're still yellow. Thing that I wish I saw more of that I've been having a hard time finding are like full BRD runs on YouTube. Like the only ones that I found was like one guy who did it like pre60 up to the 7, and then there was a like that Savix guy who did a hardcore run as well, which are like the only two that I was able to find. And I'm like, man, I need more videos, dude. I need more close calls, man. Yeah, yeah. We'll see if this video blows up, dude. We're all gonna be famous now. Yeah. No, he does like so many political videos now. Well, not even political videos, but just like almost like YouTube drama videos in a way. There's so much just nonsense going on right now. Well, like I was hearing yesterday in like group chat that everybody was freaking out that like all the streamers were gonna come back to hardcore in October or something like that. October, November or something. Yeah. That's just what that's what everybody kept on saying and stuff, and I'm like, man, you know, I'll believe it when I see it kind of thing. Oh, fire elementals, fire elementals. So like these ones are different, blazing fire guards. I'm gonna LOS over here. Dude, hardcore loot does things to people, man. Those purples do something to somebody, man. You know what I mean? Like, you see these epics drop, and you're like, man, it's just gonna sit in my bags, but I just need to be able to look at it, dude. I just want to look at it for a little bit. It's like the one ring from Lord of the Rings. Just let me touch it. Just let me touch it just a little bit. Yeah, you can't even, I'll be honest, you can't even play your mage anymore now, dude. You can't risk losing it now, dude. You know, just sit in Stormwind with your crown on, just like, I did one BRD, never going back. I mean, that's how I feel, dude. I don't want to come back here, dude. I didn't get the Tang trinket. I didn't get the Savage Gladiator mail. I didn't get nothing. I just got a heart attack, and that's it, dude. Just got kicked in the head today. I'm just like, I'm leaving. Probably, I'm gonna be honest. Probably as much as like Petri potion, the pattern probably. I'd put it on like that level, for like pre-best in slot if it was a BOE. I don't know. I haven't really looked at like best in slot stuff for pallies or mages or even warlocks really yet. Because you can health funnel and stuff. I don't know if there's a pyro here, but I'm just gonna LOS the wall. Fireball, fireball. These all pull. I'm just gonna pull them back in the last room we were in. Well, I think the last pull was 6 too, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't know how many do I have. I don't want to take my eyes off my screen. I think I have one. I think I can see I have one key. The literally first time in here. An elemental. Cause like once you do like this wing, like the heart of the mountain, the guy down in the middle of this room, and the dwarf boss, like I'm pretty sure the only bosses left are Princess, Amp, uh, the stone Frogger room, like after the torch room, the guy who drops like the good stuff for Warrior, and then that like huge one at like closer to the entrance or whatever. Drops the two-handed mace. Can I stop getting stunned, please? And we can charge this guy, right? My buffs are running out. No. All those things moved and it totally freaked me out, dude. Don't these things do an AoE ranged pyro attack as well? Oh my goodness. Is that my tank neck piece, dude? Disgusting. The portrait. I'll use my one key so you guys can save one. And these things all spawn once we open the last door. I was just gonna, once you start opening that last door, I'm gonna pop Blood Rage and start building up. I wasn't, because I think they'll just instantly aggro whoever opens that last door. I'm stunned. I don't have rage for taunt. Because does another boss spawn if we open that one? I thought there was another guy that like... More mage late? What is the chest next to it? Oh, the... So what does the one on top open up? Because I thought that there was another boss that spawns once you open that one. Holy guacamole. Well, because I think this way takes us to the dwarf boss, and then you go down to Insidious. And then we can, I think we can all leave after that. I'm gonna try and pull these back because there's a pack coming up. Yeah, seeing the boss is right there. Oh. Can't believe the boss was already at the top here. Oh, this is the boss. I was like, man, this like random NPC dwarf is taking so much damage, dude. And I'm like, oh look, his little monocle. Die, little dwarf, and give me something good. Oh my goodness. That's what he needs. Yeah. What does Insidious drop anything that we need? Where is he? Cloth, leather, mail, plate, all random enchant stuff. I oh, mana. Almost pulled it. Angerforge, Guzzler. Okay, I'm gonna pull back up here. You can take it. You're Mr. Big Man with the epics now, right? We're all here for the epics, man. Did you guys ever watch that? Back in the day, it was like Jimmy, the World of Warcraft story. Didn't you ever watch that, dude? Oh my god. It it's it's similar. If you guys ever get the chance, it's called Jimmy the World of Warcraft story on YouTube, and it's like this guy's like little journey with like him and his friend, and they have to, I don't know, they have to like pick between like Eldor and Scryer in Burning Crusade, because they had like just opened up BC, so the illegal it could be. I don't know the name of it. I know the name of the video, but I don't know whoever created it. I'll pull in that LOS over here. Man, I do not want to grind a half a level of XP without rested, dude. I don't want to do it. But it's like, oh, man, but you're not a warrior, dude. Do you know how much food I'm gonna have to steal from Victor? You know, when this run ends, man. It'd be like an hour and a half of him making me like food so I can go grind mobs in Winter Spring. They're like 4 levels lower than me, dude. Just be dehydrated and smoke cigarettes, dead. Just coffee and cigarettes, man. Calm your nerves after going through BRD for the first time. Yeah, well, like, why do you need to mana up anymore? Could you imagine if it had charges like the Nomergon mace? Just only get like 1 charge. See, like this part of BRD where I'm not like 1% HP is what I expected, not like freaking pyroblast to the dome, dude. Like, are these are more of those AO the yeah. I'm gonna pull Scorch. Oh, I was just gonna pull him back into the hallway behind us. He does indeed do a knockback. Everybody remember for the next time you're in here. That looked like a pretty serious knockback too. Just I'll do Sunken Temple. Just Just port me out of here. Just get us out of here first, and then we can get food. I can breathe. I can breathe again. It'll take a while to render, but if as soon as, cause like I should be able to close down the stream and then pick it back up for like Sunken Temple. Because I stream it directly to YouTube and then it should upload into like the live category or something like that. I would do Sunken Temple on this guy. And then I need like a couple of the cons on my hunter. My hunter's like 54, 55. I still need to do that quest for the trinket. Okay, so I'll end that stream and then see if it starts rendering. Oh. I was on my hunter yesterday doing Sunken Temple, and one of the guys after we did the last boss, he's like, "Oh man, I didn't fill up my egg. Can you run me over there with pack run?" And I like ran him over to the egg, and then I saw him summoning something, so I like ran outside where the doors close, and he like finished filling the egg, and he's like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm not getting stuck in here with you. I don't understand how this like summoning stuff works in Sunken Temple. I'm not getting stuck in this room with you, dude." We will always come back to BRD. The loot, the call of the loot is too strong, man. It's like I don't know if it's rendered, if the video is rendered enough. Like I don't want to cut it off and then I miss it, but it was pretty early on in the dungeon, so it's like